All right. What's up, guys? Okay, I'm glad you guys can join me here today. All right, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make a very delicious lemonade that is both hydrating, very delicious, and also it is a bit of a detox as well. Now, I'm going to show you. This is kind of an energy drink. This is kind of an alternative to Gatorade and vitamin water. This is kind of your own energy drink that you can make, but it's also good for a lot of things. And I'll show you some of the ingredients that we're going to be using that will benefit not only you, but your health as well. So what we're going to need for this is we're going to need a pot right here of boiling water, a couple of tea bags, empty bottle of Gatorade. You can use any kind of bottle, you can use any kind of container you want to, but I suggest using this right here. If you have a couple of them, then you can make a couple of drinks. Depends on how much you use. This right here is probably going to be a couple of drinks because it's a pretty big pot of water I have going right there. Next up, we have lemon, lime, and cucumber, honey, apple cider vinegar, ginger, water, filtered water. We have limeade right here, which you can use, and also we have lemonade. We won't be using that much from here. This does contain quite a bit of sugar, but mixed in with everything, you're not really going to notice the sugar. This right here has it has 28 grams of sugar. When we're all done, we'll probably have maybe no less than 10 grams of sugar, if that. So we have the limeade. This limeade is delicious. All natural, simply limeade is really, really good. This I'm just kind of using because this is kind of a mixture of lemonade right here. And then we have Pedialyte right here. This is for probiotics, replaces electrolytes, quickly replaces fluids and zinc. This is really, really good. We're just going to use kind of a dab of this. Same thing with the apple cider vinegar, just a dab of that because this is a very overwhelming taste. So there's that. And also, if you can find this, it doesn't necessarily have to be peach, but if you can find Premier Protein, it's a really, really good drink alternative. We're just going to be using a little bit of this. 90 calories, 0 sugar, 20 grams of protein. This is very, very thick. It's very hard to drink. So combined with the stuff that you guys see right here, you guys won't know that this is in there. And especially with Pedialyte too, this is very, very hard to drink as well. This is, if you're not used to drinking, solid drinks, because these are really solid like drinks, meaning that they're like hard to swallow, they're hard to digest for a lot of people who like liquidy drinks. I know that sounds stupid, but for those who ever had Pedialyte or the clear protein drink, you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of people use these for smoothies, this right here, but we're going to use it for a drink. So the main ingredient for this drink that we're doing is mostly going to be water. So let's go. The water is boiling right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple of tea bags. Alright guys, so okay, here we got the tea boiling right here. We can lower it a little bit. So what we're going to do, we cut up the lemon and lime right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take half of the lemon, which is this right here, squeeze it into the tea, throw the lemon in there, and then you take 1/2 of the lime, squeeze it, and then toss it in there. This lemon and lime we're going to save for later on. Okay, next up we have the honey. This is kind of going to be like a sugar additive, but there are a lot of benefits to honey. We're just going to probably add maybe a teaspoon of honey in there, let it boil with the tea, in the lemon, in the lime. Next ingredient we have is ginger. You can use this kind of ginger or the other kind of ginger. I prefer this ginger because we're just using a little bit, a little dab going into there like so. We don't want the power to be too overwhelming. So just a dab of ginger right there. Okay, guys, next ingredient we have is the apple cider vinegar. We're just going to use a little bit of the apple cider vinegar, maybe no less than a teaspoon, because the apple cider vinegar has a very, very overwhelming taste, and you don't want it to overwhelm your lemonade. Guys, so we have the Gatorade bottle right here. Now, one of the main reasons why I'm using the Gatorade bottle is I'll show you in a minute. You can use pretty much anything you want. You can use a pitcher if you want to. You can use a big water bottle if you want to. But the reason why I'm using the Gatorade bottle is I'm going to show you in a minute of why I'm using the Gatorade bottle. So essentially what you want to do is just add a little bit of water to the Gatorade bottle. About that much right there. The other main ingredients is the other half of the lemon and lime will go into that Gatorade bottle. We're going to squeeze it. So we're going to take the lime, squeeze it into the Gatorade bottle, and shove the lime in there. And one of the reasons why we're doing this is because we're actually kind of, I know this sounds stupid, but we're gonna kind of ferment it for a day or so. Now, we don't want to leave this in there for too long. We don't want to drink from it for too long, and we don't want to refill it over and over while the lemon and lime is still in there, because it's going to go bad eventually. In about 3, 4, maybe 5 days, it's going to go bad and it's not going to taste the same. So that's why we're using this plastic bottle. So when we're done with this after 1 or 2 days, we toss it. So there's the lemon and lime. Next one up is we're going to use the cucumbers. Cut up the cucumbers, put it in the bottle right there, and while the tea is still boiling. Okay, so we got the 2 cucumbers right here. I just sliced them not too thin, but I just have 2 cucumbers that I'm going to toss right in there. We're kind of making like I guess like a fruit salad, but not really. Okay, so there is the cucumbers. We're going to toss in there. Squeeze it in there, and boom. Next ingredient we're going to use is lemonade. Hey guys, so I put a little bit of the lemon and lemonade and limeade into the Gatorade bottle. It's about halfway full, but the reason why it's halfway full, because remember had a little bit of water right here, and then you throw the lime and the lemon and the cucumbers, and it just fills up even more. So really, the limeade and the lemonade is about up to here, and the rest is water, cucumber, lemon, and lime. So next up, we're going to be putting in the Pedialyte, which is just a little droplet, which is barely just a little droplet, and then we're going to be putting in the clear protein drink from Premier Protein. So this is pretty much all you're going to need. Just maybe not even a teaspoon of the Pedialyte. Same thing with the clear protein drink, just a teaspoon, just like that. And the rest is going to be filled up with the tea right here, and the lemon and the lime, and that lemon and lime is going to go into your drink as well. Okay guys, so we remove the tea bags from this right here. As you can see, it looks nice and red, kind of a bronzy look to it. If you want to, you can still leave the tea bags in there when it cools down, but I choose to remove them while they're still hot. It doesn't really matter. You can get more tea out of them if you let them sit. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to go ahead and let this cool down, and then we're going to pour this into that right there for the finished product. And another health tip to you guys, what's really, really good before we mix this concoction with that concoction over there is being that you have the lemon and the lime in here with the apple cider vinegar and the tea. If you have like sinus problems or migraines, what have you, standing over this, putting your face over this and breathing in the steam will actually help relieve some of your migraines and sinus problems as well. So if you're looking for like sinus, migraine problems, anything that affects you in your throat area or your nose or chest, any kind of inflammation, having the hot steam from the lemons and the apple cider vinegar will actually help you. Boiling oranges too is also a good thing. I also recommend it as well, and putting your face over the steam and inhaling the steam from the oranges with the hot water. Okay guys, so we are almost done. Here we are. The Gatorade bottle is full. Put the Gatorade bottle in the sink. We bring over the tea, the honey, the lemon and lime juices, also the apple cider vinegar, and the ginger, and then we pour it into, there's a better way of doing this, I'm just an amateur, and then we pour most of it into there, like so. To show you, to show you all that antioxidants. Look at that. So this is one of the main reasons why I put it in the Gatorade bottle. So we put it down here, put the Gatorade bottle here, put the cap on, and then we shake it up. Shake it up. And the reason why I use the Gatorade bottle, because like I said, I only use this for maybe a day or two, and then I toss it out, not only because the lemon and the lime and the cucumbers are in there, but because I don't like to reuse plastic over and over again. I like to recycle and just get rid of it. So here is the final product, guys. It is going to be really, really tasteful. It's going to activate your taste buds, your antioxidants. It's going to detox you. It's good for your blood pressure, blood flow, lowers your cholesterol, gives you energy. It has everything a body needs all in this one drink. This is a really, really good protein drink if you don't really care for the, hard to swallow, thick protein drinks. This is the next best thing, because this is about 75% water that we used in this drink. And it's going to taste delicious. Let it sit overnight. Let the cucumber juices and the lemon and the lime juices marinate in there. Keep shaking it up. And there you guys have it. A drink that will keep you energized throughout the day.